everybody, and welcome to the Overwatch Battle for Wisconsin playoffs. UWRF made it out of pools, and now we are playing the #1 seed from the other side of the bracket. They went 7-0. I believe UWRF went 3-4 or something along the lines of that, 4-3, one of those two. And so we're going to be getting right into it. So it's going to be UWRF versus Carthage for this map. We're starting off on Lijiang Tower Control. It looks like there is some discussion over if Venture is allowed or not. Curious to see if we're going to have to be a pause here. Yep, so it looks like they're going to be enabling the new character for Venture, who just came out. Actually, for the first time, Venture has been put directly into competitive. There is no 2-week lockout where they're not available in comp. They're actually available in comp from day one. So seeing as that is the current case, they've actually just elected to allow Venture straight into comp from the get-go here. So we're doing a quick reload back into Lijiang Tower here. And actually now, instead of Night Market, we're going to be starting off on Control Center here. Control Center, known pretty well for being a very brawly map. A lot of tight quarters. When Reinhardt's good, he gets seen play in here. Unfortunately, currently Orisa is just a bit too strong in the meta, so Reinhardt isn't really seeing a lot of play currently. So I'm suspecting we'll be either seeing like an Orisa, Ram, or Zarya coming out from either side here. But no, Carthage seemingly opting for a very unorthodox comp actually on this map. A Ball, Junkrat, Tracer comp. Interesting. And UWRF opting for a more traditional Brawl comp here with the Orisa, Reaper, Sojourn. Support lineup, same for both teams. Very good in Brawl. So just curious to see how this will pan out. All right, getting into the map here. Both teams speeding out. Ball, as usual, is going to be the first person to get up here. And yeah, both teams go high ground here. We'll have to see if UWRF is able to realize that the tank is missing from the side of Carthage. Ball rolling through here, getting kind of stuck, popping his massive shields. Engage, knocks up 3. UWRF kind of going low here, whereas Carthage still pretty healthy. Addy is going to be the first to fall here to the Tracer on the flank. Can UWRF trade out here? No, they cannot. And UWRF getting cleaned up here pretty fast. It seems like they weren't really ready for this this Ball out the gate here and got caught unaware and just kind of all got knocked up and died. Ball recently getting reworked this season. Actually has a couple new mechanics here. Can we go forward here to the door? It looks like Ball is going to be blocking them in, and it looks like they want to engage on UWRF here. Ball can now retract his grapple as well as distribute some of his self-shields here to his teammates. So UWRF not really stopping the Ball from spinning and just getting knocked into Junkrat nades back and forth, and that's going to be another really quick cleanup for Carthage here. This unorthodox comp really working pretty well for Carthage. We'll have to see if UWRF can figure out anything to do here. They do swap to the Cassidy here. Notably, Hinder does really affect the Ball, and as you can see, the second the cast swap comes out here, Ball dies right away. But UWRF is going to have to be pretty quick here if they don't want to have Ball wanting back to spawn, as Ball just respawns and will probably be back to point here pretty shortly here. Tracer, though, manages to go down. We'll have to see if Addy gets caught by the Ball in the backline. Junkrat getting speared here, going low, but has both supports on him. Coalescence coming out here from Carthage. Slam coming out. Beat comes down for UWRF. Beat respawned by Carthage. Both teams really low here. Riptire coming out. Is it going to be able to find somebody? It finds the Cassidy. That's also going to be Adderall coming down. Carthage with a one-man advantage currently. Make that 2. Both supports down as well as the tank. It's just Sparky here. He's going to get staggered. No, they elect to kill him here. UWRF probably has one more contest here, but it's going to be a tight window for them to get there. The Reaper probably going to be a bit slow and not with the team at the initial of this fight. UWRF does have 3 ults here. Coalescence coming out. Pulse Bomb onto the Orisa, fortifies it up. Goes low here. UWRF waiting for their Reaper to come here. High Noon comes out, finds the Lucio. That's 2-man up advantage for UWRF here. And let's see if they can get the point swapped over here. Point swapped over. Is UWRF going to be able to get some extra credit here running down a here? Tracer recalled. Going to run out to coast and probably make it out just fine here. So UWRF resetting this fight. Minefield available on the side of Carthage. Minefield comes out, slams up. Big hit here. Jaden going down to the minefield and Ender getting low enough to go down too. Reaper ult finds 2. But unfortunately, everyone else falls in the meanwhile. And that is going to be first point going over to Carthage. We'll have to see if UWRF makes any more adjustments here coming into map 2, as it seemed like the ball was a bit of a problem. Curious to see. I mean, I could definitely see a D.Va coming out from the side of UWRF here. I think D.Va is a pretty good answer to the Junkrat spam, as well as being able to hunt down the ball. But it actually looks like Nine might be... No, Nine not opting to go for a ball of his own. I know Nine has a pretty sick ball, but he is going to run it back with the Orisa comp here. The Junkrat actually getting swapped out for the Sojourn. Curiously, the Cassidy getting swapped back to the Sojourn as well. UWRF maybe making a read that Carthage isn't going to come out with the ball again. Also, Venture coming out instead of a Reaper, which is a little curious again in this comp. I don't know if I fully agree with it. To wait and see here. UWRF opting to go right side here. Adderall getting picked by the Sojourn. Sojourn nade getting Sparky as well. This is going to be a quick fight cleanup here from Carthage. Just Carthage, Sojourn, Crazy Mage just getting 2 early picks here, which is going to absolutely stagger UWRF here. 9 able to make it out here. So UWRF going to have to reset here really quick and head into map 2. See if they can maybe catch the supports here. 9 catching the Carthage's Moira here. Now Addy getting knocked around in a dangerous spot, picks the health back up. Sparky very dangerously low here, stuck by himself, no way to get out, and is going to get picked. UWRF trying to split the point, but Crazy Mage just getting picks once again here. 9 doing his best, but his team is just dying around him, nothing he can do, and that's going to be another cleanup for Carthage here. Ball doing a little bit of trolling here, I think. Yeah, Ball going down. UWRF really needs to push fast here, otherwise Ball will be back in time to contest point. Going on the Lucio here, speared the Lucio. Lucio going low for the side of Carthage. Desperately trying to run around. Doesn't get out, and it looks like UWRF is going to be able to potentially secure this point here. And 9 coming up with 3 here. And UWRF able to flip the point. Ball probably going to speed around into the back and wait to engage on the back line. UWRF going to have to be very vigilant here for these ball engages, as they don't really have anything other than Sojourn's or Orisa Spear to interrupt the slam. Ball getting knocked off the map, but able to retract his grappling hook now, so he makes it back just fine. UWRF Coalescence coming out from Carthage, as well as 3 ults coming out from the side of Carthage. 4, make that 4. UWRF pops only Coalescence to try and make this fight happen, but Enderfire getting picked on the side of UWRF. UWRF probably going to have to just look to stall this out. Jaden, 44, going down as well. Just 9 left alone on point. Fortify coming out. Not going to opt to use any more ults here. UWRF going to have a big ult advantage coming back into this fight. We'll see if they can convert those ults into a win. Pulse Bomb coming up on the side of Carthage. If they are able to, if they're able to stick that and get a pick, that will be very devastating. Could easily shut down this push. UWRF rotating through that nade, taking a lot of damage, and Tracer looking for the Pulse Bomb stick coming in the back. Forced recall out though from the Venture. UWRF walking onto point, forcing them back. Slam coming out, picking Addery here, and it looks like Sojourn gonna go down as well after popping their ult. Things are just going terribly for UWRF here. Beat Beat and Beat and Ventral not used on the side of UWRF here, and that's going to be map 1 going to Carthage. Alrighty. Carthage taking that first map in a pretty dominant fashion. We'll have to see what kind of adaptations UWRF is able to make going into map 2, which I believe is going to be hybrid or escort. I think hybrid. All right, we'll see you soon once we get into map 2. welcome back. We're getting into Circuit Royale here. This is obviously a very prominent Sigma double sniper map, or dive if that's what your team is running here. UWRF going to be starting on the defense, and Carthage going to be starting on attack here. Curious to see what kind of comps both teams are going to opt into on this map. But traditionally, Sigma Widow is kind of a mainstay of the map here. And yep, so we're seeing a Sigma comp coming out from UWRF. However, we're seeing a ball double sniper comp coming out from the side of Carthage here. So Carthage probably just, I mean, this is a totally valid comp coming out from Carthage as well. The ball creates a bunch of chaos and knocks people up for the Widowmaker to headshot. It's pretty strong. However, UWRF anticipating the ball coming out from the side of Carthage here and locking in the cast preemptively here, probably to stop the slams coming out from Carthage here. Cleanse can also, Suzu can also prevent the knockup. So curious to see how both teams are able to play it. Sparky going to have to be winning these duels against two snipers, which will be quite difficult. Ball immediately coming in, slamming, knocking up, and disrupting the backline. And here come the snipers from the side of Carthage. Ball knocking them around, gets rocked by 9. He is pretty low. He's going to have to chill for a second here. Gets the Zen Orb and is looking to re-engage here. Pass getting knocked up here, getting knocked around. Just not able to kill this ball. And there he finally goes down. However, Enderfire also gets traded back by the Zenyatta. However, a tank for a DPS. UWRF needs to take this opportunity to push these people on height and make sure that they don't, because the ball is going to be back before the McCree or the Cassidy. Sparky losing the Widow duel here, and Jaden going to probably be falling as well to the ball here. Alone by themselves in the back line, going to drop here to the ball. UWRF really needs to find a way to kill this ball quickly, or they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Widowmaker swapped away from UWRF, opting for the Ash here, probably just to help pressure the ball a little bit more. But it's going to be a challenge for them here. Ball using that new retracting grapple here, try and get up to height. Slamming down on Sparky. Hinder coming out here. 9 on point alone. Hanzo getting picked by Sparky. Jaden picking up the Genji here. Sparky going down to the slam. However, they're up 1 here. Jaden not getting out of the minefield in time. Zen getting picked by 9, poking forward here. And slam coming out from the side of the ball here. However, it looks like an ult gets invested from the side of Carthage here just to lose the fight. UWRF going to have to be careful here to make sure that this ball doesn't pick anybody in the back line. Slamming in. 9 going down. He just didn't have any supports there with him. Both supports opted to go to high ground and just kind of let him alone on point. Didn't heal him at all, and he goes down. Huge mistake coming out here from the side UWRF. And it looks like just the dive continues. Widowmaker swapped away for the Genji. And Genji just cleaning up 3 there with the help of the ball, Moira. UWRF really needs to make sure that they are playing together. They can't just keep getting disrupted by this ball. They really, really, really need to make sure that they pressure him out and actually pay attention. Sparky doesn't know the ball is there. Going low, gets picked. Support's not able to help Sparky. Seems like a failure of communication there. Just not realizing what was going on. Underfire in the middle of a Hanzo ultimate. Gonna go down. Unlucky from him. High noons and just was standing in the wrong space. People, UWRF is just not walking their team back from spawn here, just letting them get picked off 1 by 1 against by Carthage. UWRF really needs to just reset. Again, just UWRF taking these one-on-one fights, and just it is not working out for them. Yeah, UWRF just doesn't really get to fight on second. They just spent the whole time walking on a spawn 1 by 1 getting picked. UWRF swapping away the Sigma to help deal with the ball and the dive as well. D-Matrix, a very powerful peeling tool here. And ball going down. Are they going to realize the Genji is sitting in there behind them? No, Sparky walks right by them. We'll have to see what this Genji is able to do. Has the Dragon Blade available. Not very many ults coming out from the side of UWRF here. Just the support ults. Bob on the way, though. Bob pretty good into this. Second, yep. 2 ults coming out from Carthage here. Sparky instantly picked. Addy panicking here. Not able to TP away. And is going to go fall to the Moira ult here. D.Va able to trade out the Genji. However, fight is already super over. 9 trying to D-Matrix his support here, but not able to get Jaden out. Just too much damage from the side of Carthage here. It's do not have an infinite amount of D-Matrix. Sparky going down again as well, probably getting chunked by the Sojourn. And then getting finished by the ball. Blade coming out, and that should probably be the map. UWRF just getting staggered here, hardly really getting much of a fight. Ender not really able to get much. Dragon Blade picking up 3, and that is going to be the map almost certainly. Bob landing, D.Va Bomb picking the Sojourn. Bob trying to get some picks here, but getting deflected. Addy opting for the Kitsune rush here. I don't know if it was necessary. They already did have a 2-man advantage there. And they had respawn advantage as well, but committed just to make sure that that works. Off the Ashe onto the Tracer here. Have to see if that can make a big difference. Tracer quite good at living as well as being pretty solid into a ball. Cassidy, Kiriko on the high ground. Addy TP's away but leaves Ender Fire all alone, gets dove and is dead here. Jaden opting to high ground, just gonna get killed as well probably. Immortality field comes out but doesn't save anybody. Another minefield out from Carthage. This ball has just been building them like absolute crazy. High Noon comes out but only able to get 1, and that's gonna be point shoved in. UWRF just having a really tough time here. 1 minute 49 is quite a bit of time to be finishing the map out with, especially on 3rd point. Getting into things, we'll have to see if there's any adaptation from either team here, or if they're both going to opt for the double sniper initially and then just both swap it away to dive characters. UWRF has a very uphill battle, though, if they want to be able to take this map. 2 minutes is quite a bit of time on the clock to finish out an escort map, especially circuit with. The spawn advantage is pretty crazy on the side, from that side. And it looks like UWRF is going to just opt to probably match a dive comp coming from the other side. We have D.Va, Sombra, and the Ana is from the side of UWRF here. The Ana, pretty good if you can land the sleep dart onto any of the dive characters, especially like a squishy. That's usually enough to put them down. Venture coming out from the side of Carthage here. Venture, the newest hero on out of the roster. Definitely kind of a divey DPS, kind of reminiscent of DPS Doomfist, in that they kind of have these one-shot combos that they try to pull off. UWRF not aware that the ball is on the top here. Sparky going to get slammed and finished off by the Venture here. Yeah, UWRF just getting kind of caught unawares there. But they are able to trade out the Venture, and they're going to be able to force away the ball. UWRF just needs to do a better job of kind of figuring out where this ball is at all times. Trying to hack him. He gets hacked. D.Va on the side of ball here. Ball going about half health. Forced to roll away here. But that's all we really need. All right, Jaden is going to have to be on the lookout for this ball. Ball coming around again. Not going to probably be rolling up onto the sniper here. Yeah, and Sparky just going to get collapsed on once again, just unawares that the ball is coming here. Maybe a failure of communication from Addy to let him know that ball was coming for him, because he was just caught with his pants down pretty much. UWRF back into spawn. Is 9 going to be swapping it away? No, he's going to opt to stay on the comp. However, Sparky going to be swapping over the Cassidy. Says, there's no point for me to try to play Widow into all of these dive characters. I'm just going to get picked repeatedly. And so he opts to swap it away. Addy coming out. Are they aware that the ball is on the high ground once again? It looks like not. Ball slamming out, misses. Magnet grenade coming out. Jaden running through. Zen picked by 9. Sparky picked by Venture. And it looks like 2 are traded out here. 9 gets 2, but Anna and Cass fall to the thing. Slam comes out. Enderfire going low. They get 9 able to pick up a 3rd kill here. Moira fades into spawn with the ball. Cassidy, Moira on the flank here. And it looks like they're just going to opt to not engage here. Are they going to be able to pick up any of these kills? Moira forced to fade away. Meanwhile, getting some progress on the point. Feels like this key here is 9's really been the only person to be able to get any of these picks. Ball hacked away here. Doesn't get to go slam here. But Minefield, a pretty strong ult currently. Just very hard to get anything done when you have to be very careful of how you walk. Ball opting for another slam here. Already 20% back to that ultimate. And Enderfire coming up with a pick onto the Zenyatta. Huge. Coalescence coming out as well. Enderfire getting picked by the ball. Not able to escape. But they're making progress on the point. Sojourn coming out. 9 posting him into the thing. Gets the kill onto the ulting Sojourn. Huge. But Sparky, the backline traded out here. Venture on the Kiriko. Kiriko able to fade out. But ball is coming for her. Jaden not able to keep her fellow support up and is going to fall right after. UWRF, just a wealth of ultimates, just not opting to use any of them in these fights. You have to start to wonder when they're going to press their ultimate buttons. Sparky swapping away the cast onto the Tracer here. Venture in the thing, trying to pick a thing, going under here. Slam coming out on Kiriko. Kiriko TPs. Cleanse comes out. Ultimate, though, from the Venture getting 2. Just absolutely devastating. Venture traded out here. However, UWRF down quite a few. They only have 30 seconds on the clock. Jaden better not get picked here, or that could be the game. D-Matrix coming out, preventing her from going down here. Just makes it back to spawn to re-heal, but UWRF only 15 seconds on the clock to even try to finish out first point here. They have the ultimates. EMP coming out, but just by themselves. No one there to follow up. 9 able to pick the Zenyatta. Will anybody else fall? Coalescence coming out. Diva Bomb as well. Diva Bomb gets none. Coalescence coming out on the Venture. Is the Venture going to get picked? Forced to drill dash away. UWRF in a 4v4 situation here. Ball rolling through. Kiriko forced to TP. 9. Venture burrowing again. Kiriko gets the Kitsune Rush off beforehand, but Coalescence coming through. This is going to make it very, very hard for them to get any picks here. UWRF has the Pulse Bomb already. Pulse Bomb onto the Zen, stuck. That's going to be the Zen going down. Absolutely massive. UWRF making some way here. Hacked onto the ball. The ball falls as well. This looks like UWRF is going to be able to finish this off. Sombra TPing forward. Tracer chasing. But it looks like UWRF is just going to opt to walk in the point, make sure that they don't throw here. Diva trying to take some high ground. So Tracer driving with the Sojourn here. The Diva, I'm sorry. No one getting picked here. 9 starting to go low. Is going to have to opt to back here. Get re-healed here. But the Maga coming out instead of the ball here. An interesting swap. Probably just trying to get onto any of them here. Venture being able to pick the Adderall here. Enderfire not able to get the Venture through all of that healing. And it looks like Tracer being hunted down here. Recall forced out. Triple blinks to safety. But is going to have to wait a little bit for those resources to come back. UWRF going to have to figure out how to deal with this Mauga. They no longer have to deal with this ball. Curious to see. Pulse Bomb comes out. Venture not able to burrow in time. Gets picked. Sparky on fire with these false bombs. D-Matrix getting burned. Mauga going low. Forced to try away. Sojourn ult coming out from the side of Carthage. Can they get any picks? UWRF kind of backing off here, and Sojourn ult going to expire. There's the last rail from that. D.Va trying to dive in on the Sojourn. Tracer trying to follow it up. Coalescence coming out here. EMP, absolutely massive, gets 5. 2 go down. Sombra also falls for her troubles, but the Mauga going low, going to be out of that cardiac arrest, forced to charge away, is going to live. D.Va coming through. They get the Sojourn. UWRF coming back alive here on second point. Venture ult coming out. However, UWRF just able to avoid them pretty easily here with their mobility from their dive comp. And it looks like UWRF has signs of life here. Mauga, though, Mauga ult available, and it looks like the time available on this side of the map is going pretty low. Kitsune Rush comes out. Tracer picked, unfortunately. Sombra falls as well. There's just too many ults from the side of Carthage. D.Va Mech gone, and that looks like it might be the map. I don't know if UWRF is going to be able to recontest here. Jaden, the last to fall. They only have 15 seconds left. Will they be able to touch? No, Enderfire gets picked by the Venture. Tracer desperately trying to get to the high ground here. However, the Mauga knows exactly where the Tracer is. Tracer does touch, goes down. However, that should proc overtime. Overtime available, but UWRF just so far behind. 3 people already down, 4 people down. UWRF only 1 member left, and that's just 2 members left. I'm sorry, and well, 0. And that's going to be the second map going in favor of Carthage here. UWRF able to make some adjustments, but just too late into the map, and they had already burned way too much clock for them to actually make that comeback. They just weren't able to push through the ultimate advantage with the time left. Carthage just needed to save ults, and that's exactly what they did. Saved ults for last fight, and they were able to get those picks. All right. UWRF going to be heading into Flashpoint here shortly. We'll have to see what they're able to do. We'll be right back. are back with Flashpoint here. Going to be opting for Suravasa over New Junk City. I think that is kind of the general consensus. Most people like Suravasa more than they like New Junk City. Suravasa and Flashpoint in general can kind of either be a dive or brawl focused, rush focused comp. Not really bunker, obviously, since you're just forced to move quite often, and you can't really guarantee that you're going to have the defensive setup available. You're not going to guarantee that you're going to be there first. So coming out, curious to see what comps are going to be coming out from both sides. It looks like a Junker Queen Echo Soldier. Pretty interesting comp here from Carthage. And more of what we saw on Route 66 coming out from UWRF here. They're just opting for the Diva Dive comp, Sombra Tracer, Moira, Lucio. And we'll have to see. Lucio is going to really have to make sure that they're not getting picked. But Diva is quite good into Echo. As long as you don't go below half health, Echo doesn't really have a ton of kill pressure on you, especially if you eat the sticky bombs right off the bat. So if 9 is paying attention and eats those, Echo is going to have a real hard time taking him down. You have coming outside. They catch the Junker Queen. Junker Queen rotated by themselves. They're jumping on her pretty quick here. Junker Queen goes down. So UWRF already taking this fight with the tank advantage here. Carthage on point. Lucio hacked up. Tracer going in, but able to get the Lucio, and UWRF already up 2 here. Sombra coming in, going on to the Moira. Moira forced to fade out, and UWRF probably just going to look for some cleanup kills here. Running down the Soldier. Sombra, though, gets traded out by the Mercy Echo, or the Moira Echo, which is just not good for UWRF here. They were really looking for the Echo pick, but Sombra was kind of doing her own thing, not really on the same target, and got 2v1 there. And so Carthage is going to be able to actually look for a fight advantage here. Sombra, though, does have a pretty quick comeback, so UWRF just trying to like play chill, but Jaden gets picked here by the knife. Diva onto the Echo and just instantly kills her. Hack coming out onto the Moira. Moira, though, able to trade out the Sombra. The Addy. My bad. And it looks like UWRF gets 45% for their troubles, but is going to have to regroup here. UWRF looking solid, though, on the dive. Oh, Tracer gets picked so late by Lucio. Probably just not expecting the Lucio to be chasing them there. And so that's going to be a huge stall. They're actually going to get way above 45% from this. Tracer just respawned, is going to have to be walking back. And UWRF, are they going to wait for their Tracer is the question. And is Tracer going to be coming back with full resources? Hard to say. Tracer, Sombra setting up, hacks the thing, getting jumped on by the Lucio. Will they TP out? No, just goes down to the Lucio, trades the Soldier out, but doesn't save themselves. Echo ult coming out onto the Moira. Tracer on the Echo. Echo clone getting just double healed by the supports. Diva Bomb coming out. Gets Junker Queen. That's absolutely massive. Echo ult not able to do it. Beat coming out from UWRF. EMP as well. That should be the fight cleanup here. Echo goes down instantly after that. Moira trying to run Lucio as well. Will Sparky be able to get it? Diva Sparky, he's going to be easily able to clean up the Lucio. And now UWRF just needs to hold this out. It looks like Carthage maybe will be able to build Queen ult or Advisor before next fight. They will have beat. But UWRF has the ultimate advantage with the Pulse Bomb, with the Coalescence here. Hopefully we see that coming out for them this fight. The second Carthage pushes in here. Bomb comes out, doesn't catch anyone. Beat comes out from Carthage. No ults from UWRF here. Addy goes down before she can use her ult. Absolutely unfortunate for UWRF. It's going to make this game way, way harder. And Ender not able to pick the Echo either. Echo goes down. Soldier going low as well. Tracer chasing. However, both of Carthage's DPS follow the Tracer and pick her up. Leaves the Queen on point alone. But UWRF is going to go down. Unfortunately, Addy just doesn't use her ult. And it's going to cost UWRF greatly in this fight. She's back now. But it's just too big of a man advantage and she goes down instantly. Next point going to be Ruins. It looks like Carthage is going to be able to set up on point here first before UWRF gets there. UWRF going to have the Diva Bomb and Coalescence. Hopefully we see the Coalescence come out for this fight here on point. Curious to see when they're going to use it. Lucio flanking around here. UWRF hasn't really realized this. No dive coming out. Dive coming out now from Diva onto the Sombra. Lucio gets picked, though, in the back line. Diva Bomb comes out, but it's going to get probably nobody. No, Diva Bomb gets 2. They ran the absolute wrong way. They had no idea where that Diva Bomb was going, and both fall to it. Crazy. All right, from the side, next fight. Still have the Coalescence. Didn't need it because of the absolutely massive bomb that came out from 9 here. However, they're trying to pick somebody, and Lucio gets picked really late. Going to be curious to see what we're able to do. They have the Rampage from the Queen here. No Cleanse and no Lucio beat to really live it. So UWRF is going to have to try their best or get an early pick here. 9 going in. Coalescence coming out from Carthage. 9 Ender getting picked by the Lucio again. Carnage coming out. But they're able to trade back the Soldier. Carnage expiring here. Sparky forced a recall. Gets the Moira as well. Jaden going down. Still no ult coming out from Moira. And it looks like UWRF, though, is going to be able to get this all the way to 90. It means if they do come back and trade this next fight, they will win this point. However, only Beat and maybe High Noon will be available for Carthage next fight. UWRF should have the ult advantage. They're coming up on this really all-important EMP. Lucio getting chased down by 9. Sparky not able to finish off the kill. Forced to recall here. And leave. Addy coming in. Will she use the Coalescence this fight? Pulse Bomb comes out and Tracer picked. Point almost flips back. Lucio getting low. Forced to leave. High Noon coming out, getting burned. Just holding the ult and going to DMAC. Bomb coming out from Diva. Gets the Lucio. Lucio just asleep at the wheel again, not able to get out. Will Coalescence. We've been holding this Coalescence for years. Here comes the Coalescence finally pushing in. Forcing people off point, keeping 9 up high. 9 getting really low. The UWRF able to flip the point over. Soldier Visor coming out. Jaden trying to hide in the corner. UWRF looks like they're going to be trading this back over, and that's going to be second point to Carthage. UWRF just not using their ults, getting picked too early on those dives, not able to stay alive long enough to actually play for their ults, and that's going to cost them another point. 9 opting to switch the Diva out here. Thinks maybe staying alive is a bit more important. Going to opt in for the Orisa here. Orisa very, very, very good at just staying alive. However, the DPS from UWRF are going to have to do a better job at diving now that they don't have the Diva to assist here. Fortify forced out from 9. It looks like they're just going to try and run away from this comp. However, the speed just coming out from UWRF, from Carthage, is going to pick their disease. EMP comes out, trades the Soldier, trades the both DPS going for Carthage. Beat comes out way too late. However, Enderfire going to go down to the tank. It's a 3v3 here. 1 DPS, both supports and a tank for Carthage here. UWRF able to get first point here, pushing them back. They're pushing the Carthage into their spawn, and Tracer comes back from spawn and just picks Moira instantly. UWRF trying to pinch the tank and support from UWRF here, and they get the Junker Queen. The JQ goes down. Lucio gets speared into a wall, and UWRF just absolutely picking apart Carthage this point. Carthage getting caught in a lot of their rotations. They're getting split up and collapsed on by UWRF. They weren't anticipating the EMP, and this is what has led to this whole thing here. Enderfire already 30% back to it, and UWRF has a big ult advantage currently. Enderfire in the back, probably scouting out for his team here. Carthage just forcing point with the JQ. And 9 is going to be forced to go on a point. Addy fades on a point. UWRF picked instantly. Beat comes out, saves them. Pulse Bomb goes wide, no picks. Jaden focused down through the beat. Orisa ult comes out, but not able before she drops. UWRF just wastes 3 ults for nothing this fight. Or 2 ults this fight. No, 3 ults. Pulse Bomb came out as well. Just builds very quickly. Sparky already a quarter of the way back. We do, however, have the Coalescence available. They'll just need to save Spear for high noon if they are aware that it's coming this fight. Orisa has quite a few ways to deal with it between spin, fortify, and most importantly, javelin throw. 9 walking up to point here. Sparky going super low, forced to recall early. Lucio going somewhat low, but perfectly fine. Enderfire rotating around here. Are we going to see a Coalescence come out from UWRF here? No, Sparky drops. Coalescence now comes out just a little late. Enderfire going to probably drop here. High Noon comes out, goes down to the Orisa. However, incoming aimbot visor, and that's going to pick 2 here. UWRF looks like they're going to unfortunately lose this final thing. Sparky just getting picked too early. And it looks like that is going to be wraps for this map and series. UWRF just really struggling individually, getting picked a lot on the DPS this game, and not really able to make it happen, unfortunately. Well played from both teams here, but Carthage the better team today, and they're going to be moving on in the playoffs, playing tomorrow on Sunday. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you on Oh, are we playing tomorrow at 1 as well? Oh, I guess UWRF is going to be playing tomorrow at 1 as well, in the losers bracket, I believe. And we will also be playing at Nationals on Tuesday if you'd like to join us for that game as well. So UWRF not able to take it, but they'll try again tomorrow on Sunday. So that'll be all from us. See you tomorrow.